People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, you've heard me said on several occasions, a wise man learns from his mistake. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. However, it seems, as it pertains to JCF, as it pertains to the penal system, the jail, whenever they hold any sorts of prisoner, high profile or not, it seems as if they cannot keep them in those institutions. People, I am speaking about one. His name is Rudolph Shaw, OC Boxer. In July of 2022, there was all sorts of chaos and catastrophe in a Spanish Town. There was a big SHOOT out in Spanish Town in which several persons lost their life, several persons got conned up. This man was said to be one of the key suspects. He was on the run for a little while. Based on information, it is said that he went to Haiti and then he ended up in the Cayman Island. Now, people, the Cayman Island, the Royal Cayman Popo, they were investigating, they were working in coordination with the Jamaican authority, and they busted Mr. Shaw Boxer. They caught him, he tried to take a run for it. However, them hold him. They extradited him back to Jamaica. He has been locked up in Jamaica. When he came back to Jamaica, several persons lost their life because persons were saying that he was not pleased with how things was running. There was a young man named Jesse in which he left in charge. However, when him come back, there was a no confidence vote for Jesse. They tried to take out Jesse at least a couple of times. Jesse and a cabman lost his life. There was chaos once again in a Spanish Town. Now, people, let me ask you this. Can the JCF or the penal system, Department of Correction, be this horrible? This cannot happen once, twice, 3 times a lady, 5 times, 10 times in the last couple of years. And what is even worse, nobody has been reprimanded for all of these people escaping low profile and high profile prisoners. Any and everybody can escape. It seems as if the penal system is just as porous as the borders of Jamaica. So we have to ask the question, is this intentional? Is these popo working at these facilities letting out people for the right price? Because, people, you would have thought that, listen, if a man is creating chaos and catastrophe in your country, you try to catch him run where he was a flight risk. The people them hold him a Cayman, them extradite him, bring him back to Jamaica, and then you tell me, say, him escape the other night. Then went for go check the cell, and when them check a stock, him gone, him missing, just like that. Don't high-profile prisoners get more attention than the regular prisoners? Or is it a fact that once you're a criminal element, you're supposed to be under scrutiny, under guard, under surveillance? Them supposed to have camera. Them supposed to do a regular check at the cell. Them supposed to make sure, say, the bar them not soft, nothing look kind of fishy. So, people, me just say, how does something like this happen on a consistent, regular basis that people just escape as if them have a separate set of key for themselves? So, people, me just say, Jamaica cannot be that worthless, incompetent, negligent. The system has to learn from its mistakes. People that are making these mistakes consistently, blatantly, they have to be reprimanded. They have to be charged because, people, this is more than coincidental. This looks intentional. Nobody can tell me anything, and anybody with any sorts of iota of sense would see that something is into something. Something is fishy. And it only proves the level of corruption in Jamaica, that if you have money, it does not matter what you do, you can get out scot-free, whether with the top lawyer or whether with the system turning a blind eye on people. I think that in this case, that is the case, point blank and period. Now, people, have you ever asked yourself the question, why is it that Taximan and Popo can't get along? Why is it that they act like puss and dog? They have a hate for each other. Why is it that there's always some sorts of conflict between these two set of people? Is it because of the arrogance of the Popo? Or is it because of the indiscipline of the taximen? Or is it a combination of both? Because, people, we've seen several videos. As a matter of fact, it seems as if it has become a daily occurrence wherein Popo and taximan are always going back and forth at it. So, people, me just say, it seems as if they are the new edition of Tom and Jerry, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. Them always after each other showed people, me no know. However, in the latest video that I saw, there was a taximan and a Popo, like I said, the theme. They were going back and forth at it. There was physical altercation. And because of YouTube's policy, I cannot show this video. However, the Popo had a button, and then the man was pretty much strangling the Popo, holding the Popo button, have the Popo in a chokehold. I fling the Popo from left to right, fling him on the ground, fling him in the car, fling him left, fling him right, fling him wherever. He was like throwing some sorts of ragdoll. There was no sorts of competition physically. And people, guess what? Both the Popo and the taximan, had the same physical build, the same sorts of structure. However, it seems as if one of them is either him na F-U-C-K, or the next one, he is very malnourished. He has deficiency in eating, and people, me not talk about any sorts of ice cream. Now, people, like me say, the taximan had a clear advantage. The Popo was doing everything to hold him button. However, as soon as the Popo reached for him tool, that was where the video ended. Don't know if the taximan life also ended. However, people, I would not be surprised. And if the Popo take out the taximan, it would have been justified homo, S-I-D-E. You know exactly what I talk about, whichever way it's spelled. Now, people, this just shows you how Jamaica is. This kind of backs up what people are always saying. Is it the truth that the Popo only have strength for taximan? Or is it that the taximan them are always out there acting very badly? No sorts of respect. They are just out there acting as if they are free to do whatever they so choose. And people, if you've ever driven on the road of Jamaica for 1 minute, you would experience how these taximen operate. No sorts of discipline, none at all. So people, like me say, I don't know if it is a combination of both, that these taximen, they are very indisciplined. They don't like to follow the road code. Or is it some sorts of instinct that is built up in these Popo for the taximan over the years? Some sorts of belly, some sorts of feeling a carry, because they are always dissing the Popo. And people, here's the thing. The upper hand is always going to go to the law. So therefore, if you violate the Popo, you know that they are going to have it out for you. So therefore, it is going to be like the 100-year war. May I talk about the Popo versus the taximan. And usually, it is the taximan that is going to lose. He will probably lose his life too. Point blank and period. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is based off an incident that occurred at Kingston Technical High School the other day, where it is confirmed that an 11th grade student, during some sorts of physical altercation, she juke up the next one in her neck and head. She did not make it. One was officially charged, one was pronounced DEAD. Now, people, based on the information that I got, it is said that the girl that did the joking or the stabbings. She was always being bullied. She was always being taunted. As a matter of fact, the day before, there was some sort of altercation. So people, it seems as if this girl went home and she planned for the next girl. However, the next girl, based on the information that I am getting, people, I was not there. This girl thought that because she's been bullying this girl for so long, she couldn't come out even when she see the next girl with the scissors or knife in her hand. She decided that she was going to disarm her and do what she has always done. However, people, the tables turned not in her favor and she ended up losing her life. However, what I want to speak about is this weak friends syndrome and this bullying syndrome that we see in a school in a Jamaica on social media. Now people, here's the thing. There's a lot of students, them gang up, them in a clique, and them always a pick on one specific person or one group of person. And the whole of these people's school life, they are being picked on. Sometimes them can't take it no more. Sometimes it reached the boiling point and all HELL broke loose. Most of the time, just a little squabble. However, in some cases, and I am not going to say isolated cases, because we see it seems as if these people in a school, them a drop like fly. So it is a regular occurrence. However, sometimes the people them decide to fight back and it don't turn out too good. Based on the information that I am getting, this is one of those cases where the big bad bully end up losing her life at the hands of the person that is always being bullied. Now people, here's the thing. Jamaican people have a habit, even on social media, even when you're looking at your comment. You have a set of people, don't know if they don't have any sorts of life. It gives them a kick, it gives them a thrill to feel as if them can just come and taunt you every day. Their life is so miserable and people, like I've always said, misery loves company. So therefore, it makes them feel better when them say something bad to somebody. It gives them a kick. It gives them some sorts of high people. Me no know, I am not one of those persons. So people, the point that I want to make is this. Don't get too comfortable and feel as if every day you get up, you can bully this person. You can taunt this person. You can be the aggressor. You can be the agitator. There's a thing that is called the boiling point. There's a thing that is called people can't take it anymore. So therefore, they are going to lash out. They are going to respond, and people like them say, for every action is an equal and opposite reaction. So therefore, whenever you FUCK with people and them retaliate, so people, me just say, don't start no SHIT, won't be no SHIT. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. I appreciate the fact that you have people that you could listen to, however you spend the time listening to my video. If you appreciate news, straight to the point, straight on topic, no sorts of BS, no sorts of gimmicks, show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes this video to like-minded persons like yourself that just want the straight, the news, no sorts of BS, point blank and period.